Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you are new here. Namaste. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing great. Hi. Thank you guys for being patient. Latte, I got you. Andrea, I got you. I'm going to go down the list. We're going to go first 11. Okay, guys, we'll do 11. We're doing Dreaming Way Tarot, which I love and we hardly ever get to use. So let's pull that out. Latte was pulling on those heartstrings. We're drawn to some green decks for a heart chakra. So let's do it up. So we have Dreaming Way Tarot and then Fairy Tale Lenormand, I was called to. So we'll probably start with the Lenormand tonight, you know, and then we will throw some tea on it. And I brought me some kombucha. Hi guys, some strawberry kombucha that I've been hoarding in the back of my fridge, coveting in the back of my fridge. Oh, it's nice and frothy, yummy. It's been eaten for a minute. All right, let's see. Whew, yeah, that'll wake you up. All right. We have blessings. Thank you guys for being patient. Blessings. Well, I'll be shuffling up again. Vanilla. Loly. Crystal and Jean. Goddess. She is. Hi, Sammy. Let me know if you would like a reading. Barbadoo. Emil. Sammy, got you. All right, we're going to start, guys, when I get to 11. There we go. It's centered. It's warm. It's humid. I'm tired. Fair warning, guys. There probably will not be an overflow list tonight. I have a lot to do. We've had a busy week thus far and shall continue to be. So I appreciate you guys being patient. I'm holding space for Andrea, so shout out to Andrea when you get here. And let's start with Latte, I guess. Latte, no waiting. Look at you, no line today. You're welcome, Miss Jean. Takes me a minute, guys, but we're here. I'm a little late tonight. I was helping Little with some stuff she needed to do before she could have dessert and get ready for bed. So I did that. And that's one thing I don't have to do after the reading. What's with the energy? Why am I hearing the oobla-dee, oobla-da song? That's how life goes on. Ooh-blah-dee, ooh-blah-da, life goes on. Ah. You're getting a letter? A wolf? What's the agenda? What's the agenda with a letter for you, Latte? A letter, a message, receiving a message. Now, I want to say the wolf doesn't necessarily have to be like somebody on the outside. It could be wisdom acquired in hermit, because I'm thinking lone wolf. So it could be a download, like you're getting a download. Yeah, a download. Moon and key. It's a download, an intuition. We have what? Look at the three. Get out. Look at the threes. You just got, I mean, I think this is an inner you thing, a shadow work thing. You had the download for the protection and stuff, and I believe that that's what this is. How do you protect yourself? Like, how do you put up these boundaries? And I think the moon and the key is pointing to, like, knowing exactly what and how to do it. Like, you have already received the key. Like, you already know exactly what it is that you're meant to do. So there's something about, okay, so this month we have the flower full moon, and then the full bloom full moon, which is a blue moon on the 31st. So it's a very interesting month that we are starting the month with a full moon and we are ending the month with a full moon. So the first is the flower moon. And then the 31st is the full bloom moon. A full bloom blue moon. That's a freaking mouthful, Latte. Anyways, there's something about that for you. There's something like I'm getting that there's something in between that. Like a message is coming through in between that. 3 of Swords. Yeah, whatever this, if you're waiting for something to be revealed, like who it specifically is in the timeline for your own collective, if you're waiting for it to be revealed, it's going to come within, if what I could say the current energy is that it's somewhere between the new moons. It could be somebody that's sad. Didn't I listen, Latte, what did I say the lone wolf was giving me? What major arcana card did I say the lone wolf was giving me? Look who's on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna piss myself. I almost pissed myself. And right when I looked down to see, because I caught a glimpse of this 2 of Wands. And that Hermit was right there. It's misalignment. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a misalignment here, but it's like you get this download. And I think you get it like in the next 30 days. Like very clearly who isn't aligned. Like there's some energy that's off. It's very clear, and it's giving 30 days. It's giving between the full moons. Didn't you say the answer was in a book earlier? Didn't you say the answer was in a book? If you needed a confirmation on the answer being a book, there's your confirmation. Page of Pentacles. It's coming out with Queen of Swords. It is the wisdom and knowledge to know who or what to walk away from. Lovers in reverse. And I think that was a card you got. Ace of Swords right behind it. Temperance. I know St. Michael is behind there. I could feel St. Michael. Look who that is. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Right with the Sword of Truth. Either you have to tell somebody that something they want to do is not aligned with you and your direction. You got a long, either a difficult conversation. It doesn't have to be a long conversation, but a difficult conversation. A difficult revelation. Like, this is a conversation. It's like, you know, after a long, hard thought, after a long discernment, I've decided that, you know, I need a change of direction in a specific place. And it has something to do with this book. It's a truth you pick up in a book, an understanding you gain in your studies. And probably about self-sacrifice. That was a huge... It's giving, you know, Latte, what it's giving me right now with this particular temperance is like a pro-con list. These right here. What are the pros and the cons? There's like a decision not to go somewhere, not to move in a certain direction, or not to align with something in particular. Or someone. It's giving us someone. I don't know if somebody's going to ask you to do something between now and the, I want to say the full bloom one. So there's the flower and there's the full bloom. It's freaking, I'm like twisting my words, and that feels like the difficulty with the conversation. And that could be the throat chakra issue. How do I tell this person? It could even be somebody you have really deeply connected with. How do I tell this person that I'm going in an independent direction? That's where the lone wolf was coming in for me. It's like spirit telling you how the conversation will go before you have it. Whew. I feel like somebody's going to be sad, but there's... I mean, the chariot is gassed. That's Cancerian energy. Weren't you talking about Cinderella? Weren't we talking about the princesses that I didn't even realize that was a freaking pumpkin at first? It is a fairy tale Lenormand, so that makes sense that I was drawn to it. There's something about the fragility, the timing, you know, the Cinderella thing. It's like this has to happen sooner rather than later. Because you know, the carriage turns back into a pumpkin, right? I don't know who's pulling a pumpkin on you, Latte, or if you're pulling a pumpkin on someone else, but it's given home by midnight vibes. I don't like read into that however you feel like you need to. I don't think it's necessarily sad for you, but it might be sad for somebody else in your energy. That's what it's giving me. It's like it's giving me you not aligning with something. Oh, what did you just say? Oh yeah, the numbers. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the numbers, but I saw the threes, the double threes. Girl, it's a difficult conversation. It might not be a difficult conversation for you, except it's like how this person, how you perceive this person might receive it. But I feel like there's like a key being given onto you on how to deliver the conversation with the person. Like a huge wash of clarity is what it's giving me. It's like while you're reading. You're probably talking, I mean, you're always talking to the spirits, but you're probably talking to your angel team while you have this reading. It may even be something you're reading about angels. Okay, blessings, my love. Latte, I hope that was helpful. It was powerful energy. I said when I saw the wolf that was given Hermit, and the Hermit was right on the bottom of the deck, so... I felt that. Girl, it's all the blessings, I love you. It's all those F-bombs you were dropping over in Latte's chat. She goes, you gotta relax. I love you. I love you. You're under a lot of stress is what we all know. I wouldn't even say spirit said it. I think we just all know you're under a lot of stress, my love. Blessings. You're under a lot of stress. And it feels like counter current. Yeah, exactly. Literally fish in reverse. House in reverse. It's counter current. two kings in reverse. The king of diamonds, right? King of pentacles. And this is, so it's giving like heart over head over heart decisions. Or having to make quick decisions. And she was dropping so many effing, just effing. And she had the little angry face with a little sweary thing across his mouth. We could tell she was mad, but I also could tell that it was going to affect her well-being if she didn't take a deep breath. So I love you, blessings. Let's breathe together, my love. Let's breathe together, okay? There's something about wishing on a genie here. It's wishing on a genie. I got the ring, but you see the genie lamp? You gotta rub me the right way. I'm a genie in a bottle. Girl, maybe you just need to rub yourself the right way. Do something nice for you. You got to decide to allow something. Look at King of Pentacles coming out in reverse again. But like, there's something about this Ace of Wands. There's a creative endeavor with this ring. Ace of Clubs. There's like a creative spirit in there. There's like a solution behind it all, but it's like a passion-driven solution. It's like it's not about the money, okay? It's not even about the house. It's about the family and the love that you do it for your family. You do it for the commitment you have to the people that you love. There's something about thinking higher, in higher terms than the shitty paperwork. It's like the gratitude that they're looking at it again. Yeah, 10 of Cups, prioritizing your family. Look at how cute this card is. And prioritizing your family blessings means also prioritizing your health and well-being, which means taking a breath. We all gotta let a F-bomb go once in a while. I absolutely embrace it fully. If you gotta swear, you gotta swear. But you also gotta be able to regulate and get yourself centered again so that you can get grounded, so that you can take care of business. And it's something about not having the money as the reasoning. There's a lack mentality between this King of Pentacles in reverse and this Page of Pentacles, or Five of Pentacles in reverse, excuse me. And it's the 10 of Cups. It's like the focus on the purpose and the service to the family and what it is that you're doing to protect your family at this time. To protect the investments you already have. It's like focusing on the reasons why you're protecting the investments, less than how much the investments cost. There's something about that shift in your mindset helping you to be more open to receiving, especially unexpected messages. Page of Swords. In dealing with the unknown, Hanged Man in reverse. This particular hangman has a mask too. It's like things unseen popping up. Oh, it's not really a mask, but it kind of looks like a mask. I thought it was a mask. It looks like a mask, no? I think it is a mask. We're going to call it a mask. Like those are kind of, this is like finding your balance even when things are turned on their head. She does not look particularly uncomfortable. She's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. She's hanging out in the grapevines, right? Like she sees potential in the grapevines. That's what it is. There's no like necessarily not any fruit on them yet, but she sees their potential. So it's almost like she's trying to figure out a way to detach or to even come into fruit herself. Like she is the fruit on the vine. Spirit's asking you to let yourself vine ripen on this one. Thank you, Spirit. Like the finest grapes. Don't go sour too early. What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, Ace of Cups on the bottom. Thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful confirmation. Don't think yourself stuck. Know your Know yourself out. And King of Wands is in the upright on the bottom. So is Sun. And that too is giving that like healed family vibe. Even on the bottom of the deck, you see the Four of Cups. And it is like choosing, you know, choosing the best attitude for your well-being, for your health, for your wellness, for your kids, for your family. Something about that shift in perspective, my love. It's like a huge struggle, but look at how far you've come, because we started talking about this last year, so I know it's frustrating. I know it's something you've waited a long time for. But you didn't stop when they said no. You appealed, and now you are going through the appeal process, which is annoying AF, but it's promising. Anyways, I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's been a long time. This energy looks good, though. I'm thinking about what you told us in the other lives this week about starting your cycle again. Be careful. If you don't want to add to your family, okay? Be careful. like be mindful. Be mindful that you still have cycles left in you, my love, okay? I saw that baby come out in that sun card, and I was like, blessings, dear Lord. That's the last thing you need right now. Don't do it. I mean, you could do it if you want. Like, babies are cute. I know the vibe, blessings. So, oh my gosh. I saw that baby in the sun in the card, and it's the first thing I thought of. I can't lie. I'm laughing about it, though. Vanilla, my love, what is your question? Loly, you are up after Vanilla. Crystal, you are after Loly. See, you know, exactly, Vanilla. It's definitely stress. Like, it's definitely stress. You should definitely take care of yourself. Make sure you're hydrating while you're stressed out. That's going to help you with clarity. And grounded is going to help you with the peace. Okay, hydration for the clarity. Get grounded for the peace. What blessings are coming in May for our beautiful Vanilla? What blessings are coming in for Vanilla? What is that? Tree, stars, reach for the stars. 6 7 6 7. Numbers. All right, there's an awakening, a revelation. This could be connected to dreams. It could be rooted in your dreams. This is full-blown awakening energy. It's giving awakening genius, which is a card in another deck I have. And bearing the fruit of your labors. Strong, sturdy roots in something. This could be family. But with the 7 of Hearts, the 7 of Cups, it's like you've sown seeds wisely. It's like you have options because you planted many trees at once. See, this tree looks like a bunch of different trees kind of twisted together almost. Into like one entity. Have you ever seen like when they twist the trees together? And then they grow together. That's the vibe it's giving me. It's giving me like there was all these tiny little changes that you made. And it's led to like an overall awakening, an overall, definitely dreams, but like an opening up to self. It's like the dreams are giving you a deeper understanding of not only who you are, but it's like clarity in the problems that you're facing. Like your dreams are pointing to the triggers and the wounds that you have left to heal. And it's like you can heal these in a dream state. This is cool. You can heal these in a dream state. And it saves you a toxic or a karmic cycle. So there's a revelation, or there's something that's being healed in the dreams that are revealing patterns to you. It's like when you go through these cycles in the dreams, you're healing things that you don't have to do in the physical. I hope that that makes sense. It's a beautiful energy. I've actually been experiencing some of this myself. I'm laughing because I had the most hilarious lucid dream. I posted about it on Facebook in my on my tarot page. If anybody's following me over there, look at the moon energy coming out strong tonight. We had it with Latte, and now we had it coming out of the deck here. Just as I was about to shuffle, I saw on the bottom. It's funny because she's doing like this little puppet thing, and that was part of the funny part of my lucid dreaming. So if you're not practicing lucid dreaming, or you haven't primed yourself for lucid dreaming, I would try it. So there's a couple of different ways you can prime yourself for lucid dreaming. First of all, you can. So I like to do a couple. I like to thank you, Spirit, for showing me 4 of Cups and the Star. So we do a couple things at bedtime. There's a couple different ways you could prime your brain. You can ask yourself all the time, am I dreaming or am I not? That's kind of what this is giving me. Like, is this a dream or is it not? Like what are the ethereal properties of the things that I'm looking at? And lately, one of the things that I've been doing is as I lay down to go to sleep, I say, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. And when I doze off, when I get into REM, I will repeat it again. This is a dream. And then I can run the little checklist and I see it's a dream. And then I can play. And I can play with the consciousness. But a lot of times things come up in that state of consciousness that you can very deliberately work on. And bring back with you. That's what it's giving me, like bringing it back from the other side. From the dream state. It's like bringing your consciousness into the dream with you, but bringing the solution back out. Bringing, it's an awareness. It's an awareness of a certain trigger. It's like, there's something about overcoming it in the dream state. Like learning how to manipulate the fear in the dream state so that it's no longer something that's with you in the waking. Yeah, the world. It's an opportunity. 4 of Pentacles in the world. It's an opportunity to thank you. To work on boundaries, but from the inside is what it's giving me. It's like releasing things to create healthier avenues, healthier opportunities. I'm seeing these 9 of Wands. They're like, there's growth happening here. These are rooted. It's something that's growing. These are the trees that you're going to wrap together is what it is. It's like every single opportunity that you take in the dream state to release something through healing is like another tree to be wound into this. It's giving seven generation healing to me. Yeah, 7 of Hearts, 7 generations ahead, 7 generations behind. Every time you are able to heal one of those cycles introspectively in the dream state. I love that. I'll claim it. I'll claim it for the collective if anybody else wants that reading too. I do. I claim it. Yeah, and it's like you're learning that there's a different set of rules and boundaries in the dream state, and when you bring your consciousness into that and you can play with it, it's like you have a new sense of clarity when you wake up from a lucid dream than you do a dream that you have no real awareness of. So this lucid dream that I had, Vanilla, this week, I went to this place where I had an appointment, and I don't usually go to this place for the appointments. They call me. So I had been falling asleep chanting to myself, "This is a dream, this is a dream, this is a dream." And I had gotten into it. Loly, you're next. Crystal, you're after Loly. And then Jean, you're after Crystal. So I had said, this is a dream, this is a dream, this is a dream. And when I woke up in the dream saying, "This is a dream," I knew it was a dream because I was at this appointment that I wouldn't physically go to. And the woman behind the little counter was telling me that I was 3 days early for my appointment. And because I already had woken up and brought the consciousness to the dream, I said, "This is a dream." I said it to her, "This is a dream." And as soon as I realized it was a dream, I looked over at the door, and a woman came through the door carrying a folder with an accepted stamp on it and a green check. Everything was like, I manifested that everything was done, that there was no interruption, there was no like holding back, there was no like delay. And then I thought to myself, well, if this is a dream, can I get like, I have experimented with like changing sceneries. I have experimented with like flying and doing other things like physically in my own body. Can I manipulate the non-playable characters in a lucid dream? Like how can I manipulate these non-playable characters? And so I imagined moving the woman with the folder to the other side of the room. I just wanted to kind of make her go poof from one place and then to the other. But my brain couldn't wrap around the mechanics, okay? The ideas, they happen so fast. It's so funny. My brain couldn't really wrap around it. And she turned into like a giant rag doll and just like fell to the floor. And so when I pulled her by her foot. And like it was like watching a kid drag up, but it was like in my head. Like I wasn't moving her physically. I was just thinking about how do I get her from this side of the room to the other side. And so I'm dragging her like a mental kid across the freaking playground, like metaphysically, not physically. And I just started laughing, and I was like, "Oh my God, I can't." I told myself, it all happened so fast too. I told myself in the dream, I cannot. This might relate to somebody. Somebody might get something. Yeah, like a toy, Skio, exactly. And I was laughing, and I remember that if I laugh, I'll wake up from a lucid dream. And then I remembered a conversation I recently had with somebody about how nightmares are like easier to sleep through than lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, you wake up. Nightmares, it seems like you can't. And it was like as soon as I had that thought, it turned into a nightmare. Thank God I woke up right away. But I was like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself mid-dream? But that's how fast the lucid dreaming process goes. It's like the minute you think of it, the minute you conceive it, it's happening. So you might have a manifestation coming through that it feels like that. It almost feels like something that you're accomplishing, manifesting in the dream state. But it could like be physically in the reality. But I am still getting that like you're breaking cycles that way, like that quickly going through the cycles, going through the lessons. There's something about that consciousness in the dream state. I'm snapping my fingers, guys. Snap, snap. It's like a quickening. Loly, what is your question, guys? I'm doing 11 at a time tonight because it's going to be a short list. So just hang out and we'll do hopefully another 11. Ah, you're welcome, Vanilla. I don't know. There's something in there for somebody. It was crazy. The nightmare was horrible because the nightmare that it slipped into is it's still, let's think of it this way. I still bring a trigger out of it I'm still bringing a trigger out of it. Even though it turned into a nightmare, I'm still bringing a trigger out. I have separation anxiety for my daughter, and she has separation anxiety for me. It's like when we're in stores and stuff, when we get separated. I've been having a lot of like separation dreams and panicking. And like in the dream, I notice she's missing in the whole scene, and then I hear her like yell from inside the office. And I try to, like, I barged through the office door and she's not there. And I woke up after that. And that was the part that was a nightmare. And I was like, there's a trigger there that I'm consciously aware of. The separation anxiety that I can work on both in waking and in my dream state. So it's become a repetitive dream. So it's like, there's something that you're receiving in the dream state when you bring your consciousness into it that's going to help you figure out what your specific trigger is. Big decision for Loly coming up. Are you doing the right thing? Well, it's impossible to do the wrong thing is what my spirit guide just said. It's all a learning experience. Child coming out. Something about overcoming any fear so that you can focus on the path. It's like focusing on the things that are on the path and not like the trees that are on the edges, not the darkness in the woods, not the... We're not worried about the snakes and the other things, or we're not thinking about the spiders. We're getting follow the yellow brick road vibes. It's like you know the direction it is that you have to go into. Loly. Okay, Latte, thank you. Have a beautiful night. If I don't see you again. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. Yeah, no fretting over the little things. We have mice here. It's like when you fret over the little things, right? It's like eating through strings. When you cling to fear or you overcomplicate the things that aren't even on your path, or you overcomplicate the idea of what your path even looks like. Spirits try to tell you the path is clear. The path is clear, and not to sort of over focus on little things or certain obstacles. And again with the no decision is the wrong decision, but it was coming out as the song "No Business Like Show Business." I don't know what your big decision is about, but it's almost giving me go big or go home as well. It's like the willingness to move forward, the willingness to take the first step. The willingness to stay on that path. Yeah, get yourself grounded and rooted into the path that the direction you know you're headed in, Loly. That anchor is landed in the treasure. And that's like experience brought it there, because you could see that anchor is a very nice anchor. So there's something about like this being like an experience, something that you've already started, you've already had practice, you've already like learned exactly what direction it is that you want to go in, that you need to go in for yourself. This is just a matter of you fearlessly stepping onto that path, like getting grounded in what that path looks like, where it's leading to. The direction. It's giving me like the quickest line between, the quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Thank you, Spirit. The quickest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So don't overcomplicate it, is what they're trying to say. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't look. I had an art professor in college who, the straightest lines you could draw is you're not looking at where the line is. You're looking at where the line is going to. the next dot. And the reason why she would give this example of like when you're riding a motorcycle, if you focus on the potholes, you're going to fall in the potholes. But if you focus on the smooth road between them, then you're going to be able to follow that path. So there's this energy, again, of not paying attention to what's not really on the path. Any fears and insecurities about what might be in your way. I hope that helps, Loly. Let's get a couple tarot for you. Oh, something wanted to come out, but I went back in. Oh. There's something about patience. Again, getting grounded. Because you know the direction you're going. Look at the rainbow and this 3 of Wands. So it's like waiting for the storm to pass. It's like when the sun comes out, when the sun is shining, like you can't be out on the sea in rough water. So there's something about waiting for calmer waters. But it's like your path becomes clear when the storm subsides, when the rain subsides, when the sun shines. The path becomes clear when the sun shines on it, Loly. Could we be more vague, Spirit? I'm not really asking that. So don't be more vague, please. Could you offer clarity? Could you offer clarity? I don't think you're off your path because it's impossible to be off your path. Thank you, Spirit. Even if things are moving slowly, it's like one decision at a time. Strength. 4 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Strength. One decision at a time. Hermit card. One discernment at a time. You don't have to figure it out all at once. Did I say when the sun shines on the path? Thank you. The sun was on the ground. But I found it. I got the moon on the bottom of the deck too after I picked them all up off the floor. So there's definitely this beautiful energy of receiving clarity through it's through the sunshine, like quite literally. That's what Spirit is giving me over and over again. It's like you know the direction you want to go in, and I mean it might rain. It might be hard to see what direction the sun is in. You know which way to step towards the blessings, the rainbow. Might be what direction to look in to find the rainbow. Like it's like, but you're following your intuition. And like I was still getting with that child energy, the embracing it as a learning experience. Hi, Craft Cheese. How are you? So this child is still giving me that, like overcoming fear of beginning something new. It's giving Fool energy. It's giving a willingness to have hope, to jump in, to do the thing. Loly, I hope that was helpful, my love. It feels good. It doesn't feel bad, but I feel like there's this energy of it. Yes. Like at no point, and this is something you probably have to convince yourself of, at no point are you on the wrong path. But the path becomes more clear the more discernment you use moving forward. And it's not overthinking the little things. It's more like being able to identify what is from fear and what is from faith moving forward. How much faith do you have in yourself, and does it outweigh the fear that you're carrying? Can you release the fear so that you can take on more faith? You got this, Loly. Crystal, my love. It's a beautiful message. I hope it resonates, and I hope if it doesn't hit home now that you gain some clarity from it as you think about it. or revisit it, if you will. Hi, Grace, my love. How are you? I'll be opening up a second list here, guys, momentarily. We've got about half the list to go here before I open it up again. Crystal, what is your question? I hope everybody is good. Happy Saturday. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for the delay this week. My little is feeling much better. A little tired, but I think we're collectively a little tired, but we're okay. She's good, Grace. I answered your question before you asked it. She's good. It turns out that it really all came down to the fact that she was losing a molar, and she has so many sensory issues that she refused to eat for me, and so it just put her off for a whole day. But once the molar tooth came out, she killed a whole cake and was feeling much better. I made her a spiced apple cake this week. Like an organic spiced apple cake. She loved it. Yeah, she's just extra clingy, and it's a beautiful way to have that bond with my daughter. I'm not complaining. She's the sweetest ever, so if she needed snuggles or just my extra attention, she was gonna get it. Crystal. All right, let's hold space for Crystal. Jean, what is your question, my love? A whole cake. Oh my God. Well, she ate half of the cake the first night, and then she ate a quarter of it for breakfast, and she finished a quarter of it for dessert tonight. So, and she had dinner in between and some other things. She's so happy to get rid of that tooth, though. It took her a couple days. She's so cute. What does Jean not see coming that she should be aware of? What is something Jean needs to be aware of? Ooh, oh, my friends drive a low rider. Every time I see this card, I think of a low rider song. But he's not low. I don't know, girl. Yeah, the heart and the rider. 9 of Cups. Jack of Cups. Somebody's gonna take it. It might, if it's not this week, it's soon. It's coming. It's like, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for an encounter. And it may not be this week, but prepare yourself for an encounter. Like, you could be preparing this week, even if the encounter isn't this week. There's some preparation. What is this preparation about? Oh, that was a lot of cards, Spirit. Get ready for the ball. Get out with this. I'm sorry. Wait till you see what fell here. They're getting ready too, though. Oh my God. All these fell down in my lap, and I had to pick them all up, and the storyline just gets better and better. Great. Oh, sorry, Jean. So I saw the moon, and I started to say, get ready for the ball. And the next card that I picked up was the lady, but it's pre-ball. And then the next card that came up was the lady that's ready for the ball. And then the other two cards that came out with them were both gentlemen. And they're getting ready too. It's the gentleman before the ball and the gentleman who's ready for the ball. It's like you guys are both in the process of preparing to meet in the middle. How am I? Yeah. This way. We'll do it this way. So you guys are facing each other. That's crazy that both ladies and both gents came out. I think I saw those the last time I used this deck too. Like, all of them came out together. So I think that that's really unique. It's not a very big deck to get the same 4 cards. So it's giving preparation. It's giving higher timeline. It's also giving me your higher selves are already in communication. They already know each other. They're already bringing you closer to each other. Do you see how it looks like this dove is pulling on her hand? And it's like this hand is floating up. It's almost like the spirit is leading the bird to pull you into the right direction. And I feel like the same thing is going on with them with spirit animals. So tiger might be one of their spirit animals. This could be somebody. This could be somebody. No offense to anybody, but it could be somebody. It's giving like crouching tiger, hidden dragons or something. You know, so it's giving like this could be somebody that loves kung fu movies for all I know. So, you know, this could be somebody that asks you to watch a kung fu movie or something. Or might be that kind of like, if you're into that kind of opportunity, it's that kind of person. Somebody who would, you know, it's like take you out to the movies is what I'm getting. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, solid offer to take you out. This may be somebody who lets you choose. I don't know what it is about this Knight of Pentacles, but it's almost like I'll pay, but, you know, you decide where. It's kind of cute. Can I take you out to dinner? What do you do? Like, do you not drink coffee? Like, what works for you? Thank you, Spirit. What works for you? You might be a little intimidating for this person. Okay. I don't know if you're just practicing boundaries because of broken hearts in the past, but this is really, hold on, because the storyline is real cute. Okay, because the Eight of Pentacles came out. Jean, this is so cute. And it's like she's standing there. Death is standing there. She's literally standing there like, this is kind of intimidating. Like, I don't know that this person knows how to approach you yet, which may explain the Knight of Pentacles. And it's like you're protecting yourself from a broken heart. You know, like you're determined not to repeat any patterns. And this person is determined not to repeat a broken heart pattern with you. But behind her is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is protecting her inner child. That's the reality of it. Is that this is the protection of the inner child going on. So watch out for that. Watch out that you're not maybe overly abrasive or overly argumentative when this offer comes in. Not overly guarded. It's okay to protect your inner child. It's okay to nurture your inner child through the process, but if you're so overguarded that this gentleman can't even approach you, then it's going to hold off this offer, right? It's going to take a little longer. So work on softening up to allow the space for this connection to take place. It's cute, Jean. I think it was adorable how she's kind of protecting her inner child there. Does that make sense to you, Miss Jean? It's beautiful energy, though. There's a good reason why you're guarding your inner child. This person is aware of it. They might not know you, but it's like your higher selves are aware of each other already. So it's almost like when they come in, they're naturally going to know like how to treat you and what manner to treat you so as not to repeat those patterns. They may even be a little anxious, nervous. I hope they're not overly approval seeking, but at the same time healthy. I don't know how to put that better. Like, you don't have to make them try too hard. That's what I think the spirit guides are trying to say. Don't make them jump through a bunch of hoops. Like, but you know, you take your time. So you can still take your time and not jump through the hoops. She is my love. After she is Barbadoo. After Barbadoo is Emil, and then Sammy. You're rounding out the first list. You're welcome, Jean. It's, I mean, it's cute energy, but you're a little guarded. And I think, you know, we all have a lot of reasons to be guarded. We kissed a few frogs along the way. You know, we found a few frogs that didn't work out. Like, this person's awareness of that and how much work they've done on themselves is shining through. So I think that's promising. It feels very promising. She is my love. Thank you, Miss Latte, for popping back in. Guys, I'm going to do 4 more, and then I'm going to open the list back up. If Crystal pops back in, I'm saving space for her. She is Barbadoo. Emil, she is. Are you here? I feel like she's in the background somewhere. Aw, thank you, Jean. I liked that one too. I thought it was very good. I love how clear it was. Like what was going on. The image was very clear. The clarity was very clear. You know, the message was very clear. I like when they're very clear like that. It's very, gave thorough, you know? Okay, Barbie Doo. I'll save space for she is Barbie Doo. Oh, what's up? Hi, Clarity. Hi, Clarity Empress. Clarity Empress. If you guys, I don't know her full channel name, but if you guys haven't checked her out, she pops in once in a while. You have to check out her page as well. She's really good at the tough love, the shadow work, the giving it to you straight vibes. No sugar coating. We like that. We like that about her. Clarity Empress. Barbadoo, where did everybody go? Okay, Emil. Pretty sure my chat's on. Yeah, all messages. Clarity Empress Lounge. Thank you. Emil, what is your question? Try to keep it rolling, guys. They see me rolling, they hating. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. I am moving quickly, but there's just not a lot of people speaking up, so I've skipped a few people already. Emil, Sammy, anybody? Is that everybody's just waiting for the second half of the list? I'm gonna go ahead and number, but hold on. Don't ask yet. We'll got a few names here. We'll give a couple people a chance to reply. Let's get numbers on the page. Oh my god, I'm writing backwards. 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. We come together 'cause opposites attract, and you know it ain't fiction, it's a natural fact. 2 steps forward 'cause opposites attract. I don't know. That's for somebody. Okay, Sammy, I got you. I'm gonna fill out the list real quick. Let's get the second list done, and then Sammy, I'll come back to you, my love. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole list. I'm just gonna get the names down. We have Craft. Craft's being crafty. We got Kiki. Crafty and Kiki. Kiki's being crafty as well. Skio. Grace. Let me know, Barbie, do if you come back. I don't know what happened to everybody. All right. Sammy, what is your question, my love? Emil, if you come back, let me know. Grace, did I get you? Yes, I did. Yeah, Paula Abdul. Remember that music video? Like seeing that wolf again, right? Isn't there a wolf in that video? Didn't she dance with a wolf character? Like the old cartoon with the wolf call. So again, we're revisiting that lone wolf vibe as well. I was also hearing Madonna earlier today. During your live, Latte, I was channeling Madonna, but now I can't think of the song. So, but it has to do with knowing your worth. I could remember like the topic that was coming up in the song. I can't remember. Can I tell you about Sam? Sammy would like to know about Sam. What does Sam think of? No, I don't think it was Papa Don't Preach, but something about connection, maybe? Oh my God, it'll probably come out later. What does Sam think about Sammy? This is interesting. Fish is coming out. Sammy, I hope that they don't think of you as an option. It's giving a couple different things. It's giving it's giving following the flow, but you see that little dude there, like, might be slow. He's riding like a sea turtle. It's like easy going. It's giving like in the stream, in the flow, you know. It's like the scene of Finding Nemo where they're hanging, you know, they learn how to ride the current, right? So either this is you riding the current. The question is, how does he feel about you? It's like this person is riding a current, okay? There may be a lot of other options in this current, but like they may be searching for a particular person in this type of current, or who is also in this vibe, on this ride, in this current. What is the address? 38 Wallaby Way. Like somebody's going in a direction. This person has a direction. They're trying, like, if they're trying to find somebody, they're like trying to find the person that's going in the same direction. Same direction, same pace. Maybe you guys are well paced together. With the King of Diamonds, it's giving me grounded. It's giving me Pentacle energy. Yeah, grounded. Didn't I say grounded? There's something about like hanging on firmly. It's like looking for the right place to jump off the current also. Like an anchor would hold him steady in one place. So there could be like he's looking for an anchor, or he's trying to drop his anchor, or he's figuring out where he's going to drop his anchor. A spirit. Sam is trying to figure out where to drop their anchor, Sammy. And it could very well be with you, okay? Could very well be with you. It's not a, it's not necessarily that he's looking to drop anchor with anybody else. I just don't think that he knows exactly where to... Got the frog prince coming out again. And the frog princess. And again, it's like there's different areas to be. There's different sections to go to. There's different places they could jump. A lot of threes standing out. 3, 3, 3, 8. It's not bad energy, but I like it is a little indecisive, but it's kind of like it's giving like new, it's giving fresh. It's giving like being in the flow, being in the current, possibly resisting friction, right? Not wanting to be held back by money restraints, for example, not wanting those things. But I feel like he's looking for some kind of stability, some grounded energy. Magician, yeah. Look, King of Cups. There's this King of Cups energy. There's this King of Cups, and there's a lot of water in these three cards. There's this King of Cups energy, and it has to do with where do I find the most emotional stability. He's in the flow too. Look, he's like he's literally floating on the water. It looks like a piece of styrofoam. There was enough room on the door. Maybe he feels like he's fighting a door. Oh no. It's interesting. This magician is not trying. So all the elements are like it's mind control. This is mind control. This is, you know, his hands are in his pocket. Like this person does it so easily, whatever this is. Whether it's the regulation or just, I feel like this person doesn't trigger easily. There's something about not showing you their hands. So you may be left a little confused because there's not a lot of clarity. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming out. And Two of Cups. So it's like fate is weaving some sort of connection here. Some depth, some clarity. There's definitely attraction. Look at all the flowers growing on your back. It's sacral with the orange too as well. There's something, there's an essence. Like exchange of pheromones. Spirit, really? So like giving the cups are giving me the pheromones, right? The attraction. There's a remembering because these look like poppies. It's like fate brought you together to remember something. It's something about remembering what it means to be in the flow. Ooh, spirit. And it's giving chemical. I mean, it's spiritual, but it's giving chemical. Like I'm seeing that chemistry. Even in the Two of Cups, usually I would say the chemistry comes from wands, but it's like there's a remembering. There's a remembrance. It's like an activation. So you may stir up an activation for him. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the Temperance. So he may be practicing Queen of Wands. Yeah. Okay. There's definitely attraction. There's definitely this fiery energy between you guys. There's definitely, and I feel like the way that this Knight of Wands is looking back at Temperance, it's almost like trying to hold back the emotions, trying to get a control of the emotions. Because the connection makes them want to be very impulsive. Because you gain this awakening through each other. This activation. It's like you're both experiencing an activation right now is what's coming through, Sammy. And it's like we're remembering each other. It could be past life, right? I'm not going to discount it. It's like remembering things from a previous lifetime. Sometimes it's previous cycles in this lifetime. Sometimes it's cycles from other lifetimes. Okay, so you have to take it how it resonates for this particular reading. I'm getting second look vibes too. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Look at you go. High Priestess. Trust your intuition about Because I don't, listen, if you were wondering whether or not there was a third party involved, I've got 3 of Cups in reverse on the bottom, and I don't think they are. So there's this energy. I got Justice and Queen of Swords coming out behind that. You got 3 queens in the upright. The only queen not present is Pentacles, and that's telling me you have to get grounded. You need to ground this energy. You need to ground yourself in order to be open to receiving. I don't think there's a third party, if you were wondering about a third party. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. You and I. Oh, the 2 of Cups is gonna be just the 2 of us. They may desire to spend more one-on-one time with you, Sammy. Okay, but you don't have to, there's no hurry either. There's no hurry either. If you were wondering if the reason why they were taking their time is because there's another party, I don't think there really is. It could give the impression that there is, but they're also just taking their time discerning as well. Which is like something good for both of you to do. So there's something about getting grounded. Like when you feel that energy of like not having the clarity, there's something about grounding yourself so that you can realize that maybe you don't need their validation in order to validate yourself. For one, that's great, Spirit. Thank you. It's giving like in the meantime, focusing on your self-love. Because I feel like this person is taking a second take, like a second look, like they're looking back. But it's also this energy of not wanting to be too impulsive, like trying to hold back, trying to take their time and trying to like, and it's not manipulative. It feels like a very genuine connection. But it's giving this energy of like trying to formulate the approach. That Temperance card is giving me like, how do I formulate this approach? Trying to get anxiety under control. You know, trying to deal with anything that's coming up from themselves that feels like a red flag in them. I don't think you give red flags. I think they give themselves red flags. It's like they want to proceed without red flags is the energy that it's giving me. But they want to take their time. They're maybe quenching the fires a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. The holding back. There's a lot of water in that reading. So that's a lot of like feelings surfacing. Okay. Craft. You're welcome, love. What is your question, Craft? These are good readings tonight. I'm glad I grabbed these decks. Meta. Is there anybody else? Anybody else who is not on the list who would like to get on the list? I have a few more spots left tonight. Michaela, yes, my dear. You're welcome. A crafty cheese. I love cheese. Craft, where are you? So we have Craft, then Kiki, Skio, Meta, Michaela. If there was anybody that was on the first list coming back around, let me know if you're here. Holding space still for Andrea, Crystal. She is Barbadoo, Emil. You're all still on the list. Let me know if you pop back in. Craft. You guys are so funny. Everybody wants a reading when I'm not on them, but as soon as I get to them, everybody's gone. Kiki, what's your question? Just gonna keep moving, guys. Yes, thank you, Jean. Links are in the bio for donations, also for booking personals. I tend to sneak people onto the list early if they book personals throughout the week with me as well. So, you know, if you're ever wondering how some names end up on the list early, quite frequently, my little thank you is to drop people on the list after booking a personal. So if you have something you want to talk about, you don't want to talk about in the chat, and you want to book a personal with me, let me know. The links are in the bio. Can we do, wait, what? Can we do possibility of winning between teams reading? Oh, what do you mean? Are we betting on sports, Kiki? Is that what you mean? Who do you want to know? I don't follow sports, so you're gonna have to give me some clues on teams, and we could see what comes out. You are the winning team, Kiki. Bet on yourself. Spear, you're funny. I don't know about that. If not sports, it's an election kind of thing. Okay. Do you just want to know win or no win? Like good or not good? Win or no win? Is there a win for Kiki's turn? Oh gosh, the bear coming out. It'd give it like the girls would pick the woods. So you would pick the woods too. I think that's something Latte said earlier this week. You would pick the woods too. There's something about, do you see the face in the bear's face? And it's almost like a mother. It's giving that story, brave. Like mother bear vibes, like a mother bear, like something to be protected or something being protected. A baby being protected by the spirit team. There's a baby being protected by their spirit team. So here's the thing. There's a Queen of Cups to me is a feminine energy that is emotionally intelligent. There's this 10 of Wands coming out that is like having to overcome a lot of obstacles. Okay. There's a lot of burdens to be overcome, but it's almost like if the stork could fly high enough carrying this baby, none of those burdens or obstacles will be in the way. However that could possibly relate to the outcome of the elections, okay? Yeah, Clover, good luck. This is positive. This is good news. This is almost like winning in your sleep, or you could win in your sleep. And it could even be like it's easier to win in some areas than others. And it's like focusing on the right areas makes a difference. So this could be campaigning areas. The constituents, like where and how are they reaching the constituents? And it's also giving not to, there's this energy here. I don't really like politics and politicating, but there's almost this energy of not promising things that cannot be brought to fruition either. So no empty promises, or making empty promises to the wrong people, or making empty promises at all. So I had an Emmanuel Kant quote come up this week for me. And what it had to do with, I'm not going to directly quote it, but I was meditating on the idea of it. And it's like, do the right thing regardless of the reward for it. It's like looking for the people, or making a commitment to the things because it's a right thing, not because would come with a reward to get it done. It had to do with warning against using a reward system in morals, like punishment and reward. It's something about being an outstanding citizen of high moral value, with or without the promise of a win, which is another thing altogether. It's like you're doing the right thing. So it's interesting because I think this in part aligns with some things that have been coming out in Latte's lives. So if you've caught Latte's lives today, I would check it out. If you haven't caught them, I would check them out. If you have, watch them again. Because that quote was coming up to me while I was watching her lives today. And there was this energy of choosing to do what you know is right, regardless of what outcome may be tied to it. It's like not doing right because right leads to a win, but doing right because right is right. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's a morally respectable thing. The team that protects their values looks better. 10 of Pentacles. You know, the one with the most appealing battles or values, excuse me, the integrity. Yeah, this is a lot about integrity. Again, it's about carrying an idea to the platform. It's like I'm getting with this Two of Clovers that some constituents are easy. Some of them you can win in their sleep. So it's like this could be a matter of convincing ones you could not win in your sleep, you know. People of different moral value and character that need to be swayed. But you don't sway them with empty promises. That's the energy. As for winning, do I see it? It's possible. Absolutely. There is going to be some overcoming some battles, though. But look, 9 of Pentacles is coming out. 7 of Wands is coming out, but 9 of Pentacles is coming out. And again, it's giving that energy of like standing on those values. What is the platform? And would you stand behind it even if it wasn't the winning platform? Would you still uphold those values moving forward? There's something about that. I don't want to say that I see a lose for you guys, but I do see a challenge. Okay? Does that make sense? Good night, Jean. I hope that makes sense, my love. Because, like, I don't think it's going to be easy sailing. Some constituents are going to be, but there's a vast number of people that you will have to sway. And you will have to use integrity in order to sort of forge that path. Skio. Kiki, I hope that makes sense. I see positive things, but like it's going to be a fight in some areas. Thank you, Jean. Crystal. Skio, I'm going to do Crystal really quick because Crystal's coming back from the first list. And then I'll jump over to you. What is up, Crystal, my love? Thank you, Skio, for being patient. I appreciate you. Thank you for tapping in tonight. Thank you for allowing me to access your energy. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you allowing me to read for you. Everybody, everybody, everybody get down tonight. What is that song? What am I hearing? Latte, you know what song? What is that? Everybody get down tonight. What is that song? The Wing Chun song, isn't it? I don't know why that's... I mean, I do know why it's coming out. Everything comes up and out. Crystal, you posted yours? Oh, current energy of K in you. Current energy of K in Crystal. I can't get the words right, Latte. It's like I can hear the music. I can hear the melody, but I can't think of the words. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. That's it. Celebrate good times. Come on. Is that it? So we might have a celebration coming in. Okay. I'm going to lean into that celebration energy, Crystal. What do we need to know about this? Celebrate good times. Come on. Birds. This is a courtship. This is a courtship. This is a courting ritual. It's giving going out dancing, going to the club, going to a concert. I don't know if this person is trying to impress you or you're trying to impress them, but there is some impressment going on. There are impressions being made. That's a different one? Well, that was the song I was hearing, I think. But, like, I'm hearing them both, so I don't know. They're kind of blending together. It's very weird when it does that. At a crossroads. I don't know if it's how is this dance received that puts you at a crossroad? There's a scary path and there's a well-lit path. I don't know what that sign says. I can't tell. Can you tell? I can't tell. There's just arrows. Oh, castle. It's a castle. You can go through the woods or you can go towards the castle. Okay. Okay. It's not a very well-marked sign. So it's like pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs before you pick a direction. Okay. I'm curious. I mean, there are things to watch out for on either path. That's the thing that is like, don't be too hasty to think one path is going to be easier than the other. Do you see all these little creature rocks? And like even like the trees are creatures. It's like just because a path looks easier doesn't mean it is. Interesting. There's still some challenges. It's like even on the light path, there's going to be challenges. Like it's always giving like you can't escape your destiny. You can't escape your lessons. Okay. You can't bypass whatever this lesson is, but it has to do with impressing. It could even be knowing your worth. It could be asking for exactly what you want. And it could also be not allowing others to dim your light. Following the light path even when it's difficult. Even when it means possibly parting ways with this person as well. cross in reverse, clouds in reverse. There's something about feeling like losing hope. It's like losing faith, losing hope, or things being off balance, waiting. It's like foggy confusion about which direction the path should go in. It's the path that doesn't, it's not an easier path. It's not an easier path, but it's the path that doesn't ask you not to shine. Oi. I don't even want to say it's the easier path or it's not the easier path. I don't know how to word this right. Look at all the 3s and the 6s here. 22, 12, 222 could be significance. 333 could be significance. 22, 33, 666 could be significant. Yeah, are you seeing a Hawaiian t-shirt? It is giving a little flair. It is giving, you know, a little... somebody's either trying to impress you or you're trying to impress somebody else. And it's almost like knowing your self-worth if you're doing too much. Not that you're too much. But when you know your own worth, you're just going to shine naturally. And then... I mean, the question is, like, if you really think about it, if you carry your own light with you, then the dark path is, it could be scary anyways. And that might be the path of shadow work. And this might be the energy of not bypassing shadow work, like not being able to bypass shadow work. But there is an energy here about whichever path doesn't ask you to sacrifice your own light. If the path is lit for you, what do you learn from that in your own solar plexus energy, your own confidence, right? You may benefit from taking the path that looks more challenging because it gives you more opportunities to shine. It's interesting. It is interesting, Crystal. Because if you carry your own light, is it that scary? If you go into those woods and that hermit energy, if you're carrying your own lantern, if you're bringing your own light, you're that shining bird, that very, very beautiful. Kay is the one trying to impress you. Okay. Make sure they're not trying too hard. And that may also mean not making them try harder, but also be mindful of love bombing in that case as well. Be careful. It's almost like being leery of something that's too easy. You know, like I'm saying, is the path with challenges is the path you're going to learn on. The path you're going to grow a deeper awareness of self on. You know, having problems to overcome is good for the soul and good for the mind. Spirit is giving me both. Yeah, the Chariot. The path to learn on. The self-control. Look at this again with the choosing between the light and the dark. The shadow path and the light path. And it's not necessarily about choosing. Thank you, Spirit. It's about integrating both. And again, bringing the light with you, even if you do choose the more difficult looking path. Hey, the Chariot is all about self-control. It's not about the control of others, though, just to be clear, okay? And it's not necessarily about impressing others, but it does have an energy of sort of reining in the shadow self and balancing it with the light side, with the Six of Pentacles was your restoration of balance coming through. I saw Justice, but I think she was on the bottom, and then I shuffled again. So the I don't know if Libra placements are significant, but there is like a restoration of balance coming here. And again, it's the balance of the light and the shadow work. There's something about things balancing out. I'm still getting integration here. Something is being, yeah, impulse control. There's an impulse control here. There's a holding back. Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. There's an impulse control. It may come across as a delay. I got 10 of Cups in reverse. It may be coming across as a delay. There's like Spirit is saying, be careful of seeing it as a delay, because what's actually happening is you're like, by trusting your intuition, check this out. I got the High Priestess on the bottom. By trusting your intuition about holding back on certain things, whether they're conversations or you're in the energy of observing and resting. It's like you avoid a tower by not jumping to conclusions on certain things here. There's something about this holding back, this impulse control, this integrating the shadow work that you've done. That's like you might not see a tower coming, but if you rushed into that tower, you would find yourself in a hopeless situation or questioning your faith. There's an interesting about, if you rush, you're going to question your faith. But if you take your time, the clarity of what it is that you will avoid becomes substantial. And I don't think it's bad. It's just, this has to do with a lesson in self-control. Is impulse control, like holding back on certain impulses. And it may feel like a delay. You may be in the energy where you want to rush in. I think Spirit is warning against rushing into anything. I don't know if this person is painting a prettier picture than what they're actually offering. It's like giving the mask time to fall. And I'm not saying it's going to be horrible when it does fall, but it's like, see them entirely as the person that they are before you make any huge impulse decisions about the connection. Temper. I'm getting temperance, like temper that spirit. The Chariot energy is giving me like temperance. You're welcome, my love. When I say Charity is giving temperance, I mean that temperance is giving me like that holding back, taking time. And that Chariot is giving me that level of self-control, of tempering, of not being impulsive, not jumping impulsively because a path looks easier. There's something about that. Like, take a good look. Make sure that you've looked at both paths like clearly. And that might take you time. That's that 10 of Cups in reverse. It's like you really want to, like, you want to rush towards the goal line, but there's something about slowing down. She is. Let me know if you came back. Skio, what is your question, my love? Or Barbie do, or Emil? Skio, I know you're here. Craft, let me know if you're here. You're welcome, Crystal. I hope that was helpful. Definitely take it how it resonates, my love. It doesn't seem bad, but it does give it like an air of caution. Like operating with an air of caution. a general reading for Skio. What does Skio need to know? Do you have a specific question? Like, what is coming through that's vague that you need more clarity on, Skio? There's something about checking your vulnerabilities. Look at this. This came out in reverse. Okay, it's mice in reverse. But it's giving like, this makes me think of like, I knew somebody who didn't, they were working on growing a flower farm. And when they put their seeds in storage, they didn't store them right. And the mice ate them all. So they had to rebuy seeds the next season. And so it's giving like there's something about avoiding a disaster by making sure that either things are stored right or like things are put away. It's like planning ahead, like being like having awareness. You're asking Spirit what to ask. You're so funny. I don't know how that's going to work for you, but there's something about having this awareness. Planning ahead. There's like some foresight here. There's some foresight you need to have. And I keep coming back to that, like mice eating seeds, like, or getting into grain. There's a planning ahead for something, making sure you have more than you need before moving forward. There's an education, a dedication to education. That was fun to say. I want to say it again. Dedication to education. I have the grimoire. It's like a spell book. It's coming out as a book, but it says right on it, grimoire. It looks like fairy tales, but it's like magical. It's giving like alchemy, but it's giving education. It's giving studying. And it's coming out with the dog, which is, and the dog is right next to this ring, and it's giving commitment. To me, it's giving a commitment to self, to education, to a, like it's giving me Akashic records as well. So your spirit team may be giving you clues about something that needs to be a little better planned to avoid a catastrophe so that you have more than enough in the future. Your spirit team is setting you up for a win, but it takes a commitment to self. The commitment to self helps you avoid, it's like a commitment to self and a commitment to education, right? The awareness. This is awareness. This is alchemy. This is transmuting. There's like this dedication to transmuting stressful situations by being well prepared. Spirit. Okay. Let's see what I get out of the tarot for that. It was a good one. Thank you, Spirit. I liked that. Yeah, it does feel a little financial, like, you know, saving up or just having a plan. But it's not just about saving, because it's like smart investing. Like, what good is investing in the grain if you're just going to leave it out for rodents? You know what I mean? It's like, it's about what do you do? It's not just what do you invest in, but how do you take care of it? How do you... Yeah, there's a decision on how to plant the seeds, how to best grow from the seeds, how to preserve the seeds so that you can grow something in the future with it. It's interesting. It is definitely a decision coming out. And I definitely get your spirit guides trying to inspire you to be prepared, or trying to prepare you through inspiration so that you're not stressed out. This is that mice in reverse, so you're not stressed out in the future. 9 of Swords in reverse. so that the opportunities are clear to you. There's justice. I know I just talked about her a second ago. I knew I saw her. There's something about being, listen, so weird. If you're not stressed out, it's like there's a decision to be made in your sleep. Due to sleeping in this world card. Due to snoozing. She's wearing a mask. It's like as easy as something you can make this decision in your, her eyes are covered here too. All three of these are like relying on intuition for this decision. It's a decision you can make in your sleep. You are being built for this. Absolutely, 100%. Skio, I agree. You are being built for this. I love that blindfold energy. I'm telling you, there's something that's going to be done in your sleep. Oh, okay. Okay, King and Queen of Wands coming out. Okay. There's definitely a process of transmutation. There may be a situation where you have to overcome insecurities. I got 5 of Wands here, and they look extremely insecure, right? Like, they look a little concerned about, I don't know, the opinions of others or what other people are saying. They look like they're hiding something, maybe. Or feel like they're hiding something, but it's this energy of needing to defend or to, you know, overcome this insecurity. It's giving me growth through adversity as well, and that's part of that education and that self-awareness that was coming out in the very beginning, that dedication to self. It's so that you're prepared. There's something about this dedication of self, for dedication to self. Thank you. Preparing you for whatever this, it won't be a tower because you'll be prepared for it, and it'll because you trusted your guides and your intuition about what that should look like. Ah, Skio. Yeah, there's something about overcoming that for sure, but it's a dedication to self that brings you through it. It's a dedication to your higher self, your higher timeline, that helps you like overcome those challenges, or like makes you, helps you make the right decisions so that you're not losing grain to infestations. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Whether that's like literal or metaphorical, I can't be clear. Check your pantry. Make sure everything is sealed up. Make sure everything is sealed up good, okay? Okay, Craft, are you here? Emil, she is. Barbadoo. Just check and make sure your pantry doesn't have any holes in it. I remember a mouse once stole my boyfriend's weed. He thought it was me. And I swore to God it was not me. And he was like, somebody's taking my weed. I was like, I'm not taking your weed. What is your problem? And then one morning he was getting ready for work and I heard a rustling in the cupboard where he used to keep his bud. So just as he was heading out the door, I opened up the cupboard and I see a mouse pulling his weed bag through a little mouse hole in the back of the cupboard. And I was like, damn it, I told you it wasn't me. He opened up the wall where the mouse was. Yeah, he opened up, the mouse had built a nest. It was all his weed. He stole for like an entire season. My ex had been blaming me the whole time. So there's something that, like, there's something here where it's like two truths for both people. He wasn't wrong about somebody stealing his weed, and I wasn't wrong about it not being me. But it's like, but it made us both look crazy, you know. But it was the mouse. I don't know. Check your pantry. Make sure your weed's in a jar or something. I don't know. Uh, oh God, those are the days. Craft. Emil, are you still here? Hi. Josephine, I can add you to the list. Hold on to your questions. There's a lot of people ahead of you, my love, but I could put you on the list. Grace, my love, what is your question? Grace. After Grace, we have S. Meta. After Meta is Michaela. After Michaela will be Josephine. I just put Josephine on the list. They just have to hold their question until it's their turn. Be good to go. I got a few more spots on the list too. If there's anybody else who wants in on the list, who's not on the list already. If you're on the list and you think you were skipped, let me know. Hi, Toe Baby. I got you now. You'll be number 19, my love. Josephine, there's other people I need to answer ahead of you. You need to be patient, my love. How will the week go for Grace, Spirit? How will the week go for Grace? Riders on the Storm. That's another one coming through for Riders. That's the second Riders. So you may be getting an answer. There's a clearing after a storm. There's a new beginning. That one coming out is a new beginning. 9 of Cups is a wish come true. So it's like a wish come true leading to a new beginning. Overcoming an obstacle, finding a way over an obstacle. Coming back down from something. Okay, so it could be something very exciting going on or getting information. It's giving me information out of nowhere. Something could land in your lap. A new opportunity could land in your lap that is giving like once in a lifetime opportunity. Start carrying the baby. We have Queen of Hearts, 9 of Hearts. So Queen of Cups, 9 of Cups. So wish come true for a Queen of Hearts, a Queen of Cups. There's a lot of like carrier energy. Like carrying something to the end or leading to something, like it feels like a win. Sun, healing. Forget-me-nots. I think those are forget-me-nots. They look like forget-me-nots, don't they? Ace of Pentacles, healing in financial areas, perhaps. And it's almost giving like return customers, business picking up. It could be a surprise, like pickup in business, like unexpectedly. It's also giving like being able to rest and heal in the summertime. Like experiencing some healing over this summer. It's like something's being carried into the summer, okay? Something carried into the summer in a positive way. It's seed planted. There's a baby here with a stork, right? High Priestess energy. Again, with the seed planted baby. A lot of times the High Priestess is I was just going to say is seen with a baby, and then I looked at the bottom, and look who it is. I said money, too. Queen of Pentacles. She literally is holding a baby. So this has something to do with this baby energy. Not necessarily that you're having a baby, but it's like carrying something, protecting something that is very valuable to you. It's very important to you. It's like an insured protection for something that is very important to you. Assured and insured. Both words were coming through. Yeah, I don't get that it's having a baby, but I get it as being like a project, a baby of yours, like something that you have nurtured, something that you have. It's almost giving me like setting yourself up for your next lifetime, even like this awareness of the next lifetime. It's like the awareness of what's being released before you go into your next lifetime, which is weird because, so here's the thing, because this week could be such a big shift that it feels like a new lifeline, like a new lifetime for you. 10 of Cups, the Fool. I'm telling you, didn't I say there was a Fool energy? I stand by that new beginning Fool energy. When I saw that one in that rider, I said it was giving me Fool energy. It was giving new beginning. It's like a new beginning leading to like an answered prayer. It's like a new opportunity leading to an answered prayer. There's a lot of kid and baby energy, but what it's giving me is it's giving me like your next lifetime, like the lessons that you've learned in this lifetime that you don't have to carry forward. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. This is the intuition of grounding certain, is also head over heart or heart over head, or it's like making decisions through both. It's almost like there's something that you're overcoming this week, okay? That you carry the lesson into a next lifetime. And that's what that High Priestess is the awareness in the next lifetime of this lesson already had. And I know you'd be like, what good is it in your next lifetime? But it's like the higher you knows exactly what good it is in the next lifetime. I hate to say it, guys. Sometimes the fruit of your labors are not in this lifetime. But I don't think that that's necessarily this case. I don't want to say that, Grace. But it's just a known fact that like we carry things into the next lifetime, and that's what it's giving me. It's like a lesson being learned over several lifetimes. The intuition that you have around a certain situation is coming from that lesson that you've already learned. So maybe it's something you've already learned in a past lifetime that you're recalling in this lifetime. But I do get that like it's set up to be recalled, to be remembered, to be revealed. Meta, I hope that makes sense, Grace. I hope that was helpful. Hey, Cedar Real, how are you? Welcome back. Emil, what is your question? Then we'll do Meta. Emil, what's your question, my love? I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. What does he think about you? What does he think about you? What does he think about Emil? What does he think about you? What does he think about you? Interesting. Did you ghost this person? Did you ghost someone? Emil, did you ghost somebody? I got coffin coming out. I don't know, maybe you're being revealed though. Do you see how the light is shining? Are you like preserving your energy? Are you protecting your peace? I see this like coffin cover falling off in the sunshine. It's a glass coffin, like Snow White vibes, right? So they may be like feeling like they're noticing you for the first time. It's giving me like when the prince finds Snow White, right? So this person might activate something, or you may activate something for them. So activation station, all aboard. So, like, remembering each other. There's an activation going on here. I got the lilies coming out, and it's got that frog prince and the regular frog on there. Nine of Pentacles. You're just waiting for this person. I don't know. You're waiting for this person to make a change, to make a shift, to come towards you. You may just feel like you're waiting in vain. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. There's something about just focusing on yourself and your own growth. Don't wait. Don't wait in vain for anybody's love. Emil, don't wait in vain for anybody's love. Take care of you. Strong vibe of self-love. Healthy boundaries. Aligning with your higher self. Jumping out of the pond, taking care of you. There's something about being more confident in the way that you can take care of yourself these days. Let's see what the tarot has to say. It reminds you of Shrek, the Frog King. Yeah, these cards are great. King of Wands. This is a change in energy. I don't know if this is them coming towards you. I'm a little drawn to the chameleon on his shirt. I guess it's a salamander, but still I think salamanders could shift color too, so they could be could be hiding something, like using camouflage to hide some feelings. They could be transmuting some feelings and they don't want you to know about it. There may be a growing awareness of their attraction for you. But it's still giving, like, they have a growing awareness. There's something with those amphibians, right? We have the lizard and we have the frogs. I don't know why that's standing out to me. But it's giving, like, shedding skin. Like, it's giving growth in a like a skin shedding sort of process. So this could be somebody from your past coming back around. They learned something about themselves. Don't know if he's coming back around to talk to you. The star is giving me this energy up here, like the light shining. But it's like staying true to your own path and your own course, like setting a course for yourself. It's like they're attracted to your light. I was blinded by the light. Revved up like a deuce. The run of midnight, I was blinded by the light. The Page of Pentacles on the bottom. So they may be trying to find the words to ground the connection. To talk to you about something. But there's also like this process of learning something here going on. They could be curious about your values. They might be in a space where they're learning about your values or they're starting to understand your values more deeply. Aw. So what I want to know is, okay, if they have to shift their values to align with you, is that something they're considering doing? That's what I want to know. So they see your light shining. They're kind of just sitting back watching. Are they going to actually overcome? They're still sitting back and watching. Temperance. So there's like an energy of holding back. So what are they waiting for? That's what I want to know. What are they waiting for? Why are they holding back? I get the finding the right words, but what's the struggle? Why are the right words hidden for this person? Why are they like dragging feet? 10 of Wands. They've got some struggles, some difficulties on their path right now. They're carrying a lot of burdens. That's the problem. They don't know how, like, how the hell. I got a couple things coming out. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to read a book when I gotta work all day? Is one of the things coming out. But what it made me laugh is, like, I imagined, well, first he's got to make the paper. Then he's got to... right? So he's harvesting the sticks so he can make the paper, so that he can write the letters, so that he get, like, there's a, I think, I don't know if this person is making excuses for not closing the gap right now, but they are observing, they are watching. They're watching you shine, so keep shining. You know, just keep shining your light. You don't have to wait for anybody, by the way. Even if you have a soul contract, you don't have to wait for them. How do you know that your soul contract isn't to not wait for them? Just a thought. Just a thought, guys. For those of you that are wondering whether or not you should wait for anybody, how do you not know? How have you not discerned that it could possibly be your walking away that is the appropriate trigger? And it's just something to discern. It's not like, that's not final advice, but it is like fuel for thought during discernment. It's for your inspiration. Okay, your discernment's inspiration's sake. Meta. Just something to consider. Let's give them something to talk about. I don't know, maybe you'll find the words to approach them. I don't know what the situation is there. You never know. What is Dennis thinking of our lovely Meta? Oh, okay. They are watching you. Fantasizing about you, thinking about solidifying the connection, thinking about reaching out. There's almost like a, listen though, because I feel like there's like a fantasizing. Yeah, Shuchi. I feel like there's a fantasizing here, but be careful of that. Because sometimes fantasizing can, you know, they don't act on it. That's my question. It's like one thing if they see it and they recognize it and they're thinking about it, but are they going to act on it? They have to overcome some fears to act on it. We got the cross coming out with the child. So there's an inner child healing that has to happen before they make a connection. And this could be in you, but it could be mirrored between the two of you. There's definitely something about inner child healing before you can solidify the connection, or before this fantasizing, before you can move past the fantasizing. High Priestess and the Moon, yeah. There's this dream, this fantasy energy. Look at the different phases in the moon here. Because it's giving like the passing of some time. It gives getting clarity with time. Aw, that's sweet. Good night, Skio. It's giving gaining clarity with time. In introspection. So they could be taking their time, but it's like in the meantime, there are things that you're both meant to be learning. Things that you're both meant to be, so the clarity is on its way, is what it's giving me. The Chariot coming out between, I got indigestion. Don't let it give you indigestion. Okay, Suchi, don't let it give you indigestion. Don't lose sleep over this. I feel like you're going to get clarity soon. I got the Knight of Swords coming out with the Four of Wands. So, I feel like there is a desire to solidify, like, there's something to have a conversation, like a foundational conversation about what direction this is going in, or what direction it could be moving in, or what direction they want to see it move in. I don't know if you need to encourage them. I feel like just being yourself is encouraging enough, but no double texting. No tasting, no double texting, right? We're using good discernment here with the Chariot card coming out. So a good impulse control. Yeah, Two of Swords, no double texting. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, be in the energy of observation between these phases of the moon that are standing out to me, okay? Just now is the time for observation, not action, is what Spirit's telling me. I got 5 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's giving me the energy of observation before action. You're going to gain clarity on what needs to be done. It's coming soon. There's something about these moon phases. It could be between this full moon and the next new moon energy. So the full moon is on the 1st. I don't know when the new moon is, but I know that there's 2 full moons in May. So look between the full moon and the new moon, you should be focused on things you're releasing, okay? So what do you need to release to make space for this person? Think about it in that terms. Like, what are you releasing this moon cycle to make space for this person to connect with you? And I feel like that could be inner child work, because I did see the child in the cross card, and it was coming off as being something faith-based. It's like, yeah, it could even be like the pre-programmed stuff you picked up as a child. Things that you learned as a child that aren't really serving you in this generation at this time, like this part of your timeline. What is something you can release to make this connection, to help ground it? Michaela Craft, let me know if you're back. Michaela, my love, what is your question? Thank you, Meta. Suchi, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. You're welcome, my love. Michaela. I think I read Skio. I already crossed them off, so I read them before they left, so that's good. What does Michaela have to look forward to? Good luck. That fell right off, so good luck. Some good luck. I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover. So it's like finding something, seeing a needle in a haystack kind of energy. Garden. It's a whole garden of luck. How are you seeing luck? How are you seeing luck? Is it luck, or is it your manifestations finally coming through? Is it luck, or did you transmute that ish? I'm getting, with this book coming out, I'm getting like it's something you transmuted. It's like the work that you did. There's some Akashic record business here, like understanding your Akashic record. It's almost like when you find one 4-leaf clover, the more you look for them, the more you find. It's also like, it's giving like good land. Don't laugh at me, because it's giving like good land management. I'm glad you're feeling better, JNR. Oh, you're not feeling better yet. Aw, you're gonna feel better soon. Michaela, so there's this energy here of like, okay, when you find a four-leaf clover, you can pick it or you can grow it bigger. You can nurture it. You can feed it. You can protect it. You can take care of it so it grows into something bigger. It's giving me that good things get better when you focus on them. Like when you focus on the good things get better. That's what's giving me. I see 222. So 222 could be significant to you this week. 6 could be significant to you. The 2s collapse down to 6, so we have 666. 666, there's another 6 there. So it's maintaining balance. Yeah, there's a grow it energy. There's something about learning how to protect it, learning how to grow it. Like looking up how to take care of this. Whatever this is, it's looking up how to take care of it. But like that's the process of like the transmutation. You're alchemizing something into like you're turning, and I've said this before because I feel this way sometimes about my channel or my business. It's taking nothing and turning it into something. It's like taking an idea and turning it into something more than an idea. It's finding a single four-leaf clover and then growing a whole garden of them. Like learning how to grow a whole garden of them. Are you gardening, Michaela? It seems so specific. Are you gardening? Are you gardening, my love? Do you have a farm going on or something? Some flowers? You're growing some vegetables this year? What are you growing, Michaela? But there's something about not realizing that the luck is the blessing, and the more you focus on the blessings, the more blessings come in, or the more you nurture the blessings, the more. It's like even giving the more gratitude you have for the blessings, the more blessings you end up seeing. You don't have a green thumb at all. That's so funny. Maybe Spirit is encouraging you to get a house plant so that you can learn how to become patient. Okay. Spirit. Oh my God. Page of Wands. Get a house plant so you can learn patience. 3 of Wands. And maybe you're meant to, Michaela, work on that green thumb so that you can feel grounded. There's something here about the activity of gardening to help you feel grounded. Grounded in gratitude. Thank you, Spirit. So you can have the small wins. Yeah, the Fool. Start something new. Look at this, another ace. So you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So planting a new seed and watching it grow. This is planting it. You're going to have to get a plant. You're going to have to plant a seed. You're going to have it doesn't have to be like a seed, but it does have to be like, there's something about, to be careful how you talk about yourself. I have the Devil in reverse. I have the 9 of Cups, and I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So watching a scarcity mindset, paying attention to what you have that you can make grow. What do you have right now that you can grow? Seven of Pentacles. Where are the seeds that you've planted? That you're waiting to sprout out. Look at the shopping energy. Latte, weren't you talking this week about the Wiz, the bag lady on the Wiz? Because this woman's carrying all these bags too. This girl. There's something about detaching from an idea that you don't have things of value already, or detaching from the idea that you can't have a plant, that you can't keep it alive. Detach from the idea that you don't have a green thumb. What happens if you tell yourself you do have a green thumb? If you did a little research, you'd figure it out, right? You can learn how to become a green and become a green thumb. You can learn how to grow a green thumb. I see the Lovers here. It's a choice. You can learn how to grow. You can learn how to value your ability to plant a seed and see it come to fruition. Ooh, girl, that was beautiful. You're gonna have to get a plant. You are gonna have to get a plant. That's your homework from Spirit. Get a house plant. It's for your grounding and for your heart chakra. To work on patience with yourself and the plants. Working on detachment, because sometimes plants just die and it's okay. All right? You're going to find the right plant for you. Maybe that's metaphorical. Maybe that's literal. Josephine, what is your question, my love? You're welcome, Michaela. Don't tell yourself you don't have a green thumb anymore. Start telling yourself that you have a green thumb. And see what happens from there. JNR, I could put you on the list after Toe if you're still around. I'm not really good with timelines, but we could see what comes up. But I think you'll be all right. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to heal. 2 weeks is hard, though. But it is the season. I'll stretch for a second here. Josephine, are you still here? Tow trucking? Who's still waiting for a reading? Who's not on the list? Who is on the list but still waiting? Who's lurking? Who's that girl? Tow trucking? Josephine? Anybody? JNR. All right, let's see. When is JNR gonna heal? When is JNR gonna heal? What are we looking at here? You gotta get rest. You're on house rest. House rest, house arrest. You may feel confined, but this is for your own good. I feel like it protects others in a way. Sadly. But I don't feel like if it's been 2 weeks, you're probably not contagious. Oop. Getting rest. Again, I love that the 2 came out here, 2 weeks. But I'm also seeing the 4-leaf clover and the number 4 up there. So I hope it's not like 2 to 4 weeks. You said you've already been sick for 2 weeks. I don't think it's going to be another whole 2 weeks, my love. We're getting rest. Oh, excuse me, recuperation. I have the dog coming through, and the dog usually stands out to me as like a loyal energy. There's even a ring on here. I don't know if you have a dog, if you have a pet to tend to, or if you have a special connection with animals in general. There's something about loyalty with that. It could be loyalty to self. It could be like loyalty to your health while you're healing, right? But I do feel like it's more like the connection with the pets, easing the pain, easing the severity. It's like the loyalty of the pets to sort of look after you at this time while you heal. A magician coming out. Yeah. That's giving like transmuting and healing and like gathering or saving your resources. collecting resources. Save your energy. I have a 7 of Wands in reverse and a 5 of Swords in reverse coming out, and it's giving saving your energy. See how his hands are in his pocket? We talked about that earlier tonight as well. You weren't here for it, but this particular magician, it's like his hands are in his pockets. He's saving his energy. He's conserving himself. So there's an energy of needing to like be conserved here, not fighting anything. Just relaxing. Letting it take its course. Getting rest. Didn't I say getting rest? That world card. There's plenty of opportunity to play around the corner. It's funny. He's literally sleeping. He took his glasses off and everything and laid down. Smoked his pipe, read his paper, ready for a nap. So allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to nap, allow yourself to get sleep. Even if it seems like not the best time for sleeping. Got Temperance coming out with a star. Even if it seems like it's not the best time for sleeping, allow yourself to sleep anyways. I don't know if it's a respiratory illness or if like you've been feeling respiratory issues. But I'm getting some kind of like either baths or humidity. Epsom salt baths. I love me one. I will be taking one tonight when I'm done with the reading. It's like something to relax you, something to make you feel balanced again, or to help you get feeling balanced. Definitely Epsom salt bath. There's something about the magnesium. So the magnesium in it is going to help you release toxins as well. I'm not a doctor. This is just something that I enjoy personally. The research is out there. You could do the research yourself. But definitely the magnesium from the Epsom salt baths is going to help you release any toxins you may be carrying. Any lingering toxins. All right, who's still here waiting for a reading? Anybody? Am I going to finish this early tonight? Really? I love you guys so much. Toe, you're back. What do you... What's your question, love? Sorry, I called on you last reading. So I'm excited to see you back. No, you're good. It's just how we could duck out so fast. You're welcome, JNR. I hope you feel better soon. Snuggle those kitty cats for me. I love kittens. They're so cute. Yeah, it happens, Toe Baby. What do you need to know? What's your question, my love? If there's anybody else who wants to be added to the list, it's last call. I have 2 spots left. I might have a little bit of extra time. If there's more than 2 people who want a reading, just speak up and let me know. What's going to happen with all the storm stuff? Did you get hit bad with some storms, tow trucking? Or you're expecting storms? What's going to happen with all the storm stuff? Key is coming out 33. You may, there may be storage, or there may be a need to get storage. I don't know, storage is coming out. It's also giving me, the 33 is giving me protection. The 6 is giving me, is that 6? No, that's an 8. I feel like there's something with this key where there's like access to something, access granted. And it's feeling like with the 8 of diamonds, it's giving access to abundance, or abundant access to the help that you need. access to an abundant amount of health that you will need. I like health as well. I'll claim it. Claim it for all of us. I'm just a little tired. So sorry. Hold your faith. There's something about having faith that it's going to pass over, like you, yours, your loved ones, that you're protected. Something about being protected by your faith. The key to surviving this is being protected by your faith, maintaining faith. Even if it's difficult, even if you have a hard time maintaining your faith, even if the storm does hit and there's challenges with the coming storm, but I feel like there's more answers than challenges that come out of it. There's more opportunity than not. Yeah, there's something lucky about it. Either you're going to get lucky in general, like it's going to pass you over, it's going to pass you by. Or like there's some kind of balance being restored. Look, the sixes again. 666. 6. 333. So all of those numbers could be significant to you this week on your journey. Okay. It's giving numbers of alignment. Like 3 is about alignment. 6s are about balance. So it could be aligning with balance. It could be aligning with abundance or aligning with balance. But it's like faithfully. There's something about staying faithful. Be careful of a scarcity mindset at this time. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Cups. Focus on your family. Focus on spending time with your family. Focus on happy things, happy thoughts, not the scary thoughts. Focus on the grateful thoughts. Be careful what you focus on at this time. Thank you. King of Swords reverse. Be careful what you focus on at this time. I'm laughing because I'm hearing the Sound of Music song. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things. And then I don't feel so bad. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt with the springs. These are a few of my favorite things. What do you value? Focus on what you value and not on what you lack. That's what I'm getting from this 5 of Pentacles and from the 9 of Pentacles. Shift from the lack to the already have. There's like a lot of things here that you already have. Look at the strong energy of being grateful for the pentacles you have instead of coveting others pentacles. Okay. So even if you do come through this challenge, Tao, okay, even if there is a challenge, even if you're met with a challenge, there's something about focusing on what's right in front of you. Thank you. Yeah, the Hermit card. Focusing on what's right in front of you, not thinking too far ahead, okay? I feel like there are going to be some challenges, but I don't think they're going to be as bad as you think, as you imagine. Okay? The challenges may not be for you, but they could be for the people that you love. You may even think some people are overreacting is what I'm getting, but it's like there's something about that. There's something about that. I don't feel like you're going to suffer a big loss, Toe. You may suffer a small loss, or you may, like, in comparison to somebody else, you may be thinking that somebody else deserves a bigger loss than they actually experience. And you may actually lose more than you think that you deserve to lose, and that could very well test your faith. So pay attention to that. And that's why the focus is supposed to be on what you value. What you do have, what you maintain. I hope that makes sense, Toe, my love. I hope that that is helpful. Hi, Revolution. How are you? What's your question? I hope it's helpful, Toe. Like, I don't feel like you're going to suffer a big loss, but you may be tempted to compare either what you have or what you don't have to what others have or don't have. And that, I think, is where the caution is. Okay. Hi, Raul. They are. I'm just a little tired, but yes, the little is doing well. Raul, you get my last spot tonight. Yeah, it's after midnight. So Raul, you be my last one. Revolution, what is your question? Did you stick around? Good night, JNR. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. I appreciate you returning. I appreciate seeing you. It's one of our fellow fans over on Marky Mouse's channel, JNR. That is where JNR crossed paths for the first time, is on the Marky Mouse channel. I know you guys have heard me mention Marky Mouse and Eva Loves Disney. Two of my favorite content creators. Shout out, guys. Love you guys so much. Yeah, Raul, what's your question? I don't see Revolution answering. What's your question, my friend? Not only did you get a slot, but you're up next. You're up right now, Raul. How's that for prayer manifesting instantaneously, my love? Not only did you make the list, but it is a short list that you made. It makes me think of my dream that I had last night. You would have to go back and find it. I was talking about it earlier. I think in one of the first couple of readings, I took a break to talk about a lucid dream that I had. But it had that energy of being 3 days early, but getting approved anyways. So, like things being fast-tracked, like getting a fast approval for something. Maybe that resonates with you. Good night, Toe Baby. Have a good rest this evening. You are going to be hearing. You're going to be hearing something soon. I have a letter coming through. So you are going to be hearing something. You may be receiving an invitation. This could be even being asked to interview. I'm a little concerned about the wolf, so be careful that if they do reach out, that you pay attention to the contracts, the agreement. I'm also getting a warning about not being too hyper independent. Earlier tonight, I was seeing the wolf as sort of the lone wolf, as like the the hermit energy coming up. So it's almost like being careful that you're not too conservative with your energy if you do get an invitation, or you don't hold too much back, like maybe leaning into being a team player. It just as I see team player, I see these fish, and they kind of look like a team of fish pulling. They're not really pulling the turtle, but it's giving like a team of horses, a team of fish. Like it's giving teamwork, team energy. Like, how will you flow with the rest? Where do you fit in with the rest of the team? There could be some questions of concern around that to pay attention if you get an interview, if you get an offer. Did you have an interview yet, Raul? It's for team leader. Wow, I didn't know that. That's literally the energy that's coming through. Sorry, I got excited. Because like, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this team energy. So I do feel like they're going to have some questions, and you may not be prepared for those questions at this time. Yeah, crossroads in reverse. So prepare for a multitude of questions. There's something about looking up what questions you could be facing as a team leader. This is something you could Google. What kind of questions do they ask team leaders in interviews? Okay. If you haven't interviewed yet, please take some time to create an interview for yourself before you receive an offer to interview. Does that make sense, Raul? It's like practice makes perfect. Practice answering questions about what it means to be a team leader to you. Acquaint yourself with what it means to be a team leader with GoDaddy, so that when you do get this job interview, and I'm going to say when, I'm not going to say if. When you get this job interview, you're prepared so that there's smooth sailing. Thank you, Spirit. 6 of Swords. He's going in prepared. See all the swords in the boat? Like prepared. These are questions and answers that you've already worked on. This is awareness you've already like equipped yourself with. So you don't feel like you're fumbling when you get the opportunity to have this interview. Ace of Cups. I love this. This is good news. It's giving my cup runneth over, but it also gives a little anxious vibe, because this kind of just... It just completely slash it all over the place. So there could be like the emotions being all over the place, feeling a little, you know. Emotional. It's giving me like working on pulling back on the emotions. It's like you're gonna be overwhelmed with the emotions, and it's like, how do you answer questions that will at a time when you are overwhelmed emotionally? I hope that makes sense. Okay, pay attention to that, Raul, for sure. I'm glad. Yeah, Page of Swords. I'm glad you got that confirmation. There's definitely information there for you to look at. So that, do you see how she's covering her throat chakra? She's covering her mouth. She's covering her throat chakra. She's protecting her mouth and her throat chakra as a Page of Swords. And see how she's just holding the one little dagger, whereas Dude is prepared here. Dude is prepared. It is carrying like 6 whole swords. So it's the difference between a team leader and somebody who has no clue what they're doing. So definitely take what your friend offered you as information that could be discussed. That I would take that as confirmation that you need to be brushing up on that more closely, paying attention to the topics that she gave you. So you will have smooth sailing. 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands in reverse. It's like if you pace yourself now, I got Temperance, thank you, and the Empress. If you pace yourself now, there's something to be celebrated. 3 of Cups. If you pace yourself now, you'll be a master of your emotions before you're put in the position to answer those questions. And that's that's going to be part of it. Like as you practice it, this is giving me that practicing energy as you practice the questions, as you go from the page to the Six of Swords here. As you move through that energy of preparedness, when you come into it, you're not going to be in this anxious energy. Your cup is going to be balanced and secure. He's got a boatload of answers ready. Literally a boat in his cup. I don't know if you could see that. He's got a boatload of answers ready. There's no fumbling here. So if your friend gave you that information, she gave it to you. They. I don't know that they're a she. Did you say she? I don't know if you said she. Anyways, if they did share some things with you so that you could glean a deeper understanding, then I would heed this as a confirmation that you should be focused on those things and learning them. Creating awareness. Because the team leader is not the lone wolf, right? They can't be the lone wolf. They have to be confident. It's a he, yeah. I would take the information that he gave you. I would take the information that he gave you and I would look into it deeper. Absolutely. Is there anybody else waiting for a reading that did not get one tonight? I feel like we got through pretty quickly. I appreciate you guys. Short live tonight. Whew. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Raul, but yeah, you should definitely read up on it, okay? You're so welcome. It's better to be prepared, right? I would rather assume I'm going to get a call and prepare for it than assume I'm not going to be called and not do anything about it. It's like you don't want to be caught off guard. Because that could be part of the quote-unquote test, right? I think I just saw a little orb. Very interesting. Will there be a patch up with Narinder? No contact. Spirit, will there be contact? Will there be a patch up? Will there be an opportunity to work on things? Ooh, this is dead. Coffin. There's like a huge break here. I don't know if it's a time when you should be resting and protecting yourself. It's giving protecting your health and well-being at this time. There's something about working on the solar plexus coming through. You may have to work on your solar plexus before you get to that point. It's interesting. Yeah, there's a period here. The period of separation is going to go a lot longer. A lot longer is what it feels like. I'm clearing my throat, so this other person is having a throat chakra issue. But it's like, in the meantime, what are you doing to get ready for the ball? Like, in the meantime, what are you doing to take care of yourself? How are you working on building your faith? How are you working on building your foundation? There's a especially special focus on not avoiding inner child healing. Thank you, Spirit. Because avoiding the inner child healing means you won't be ready when the opportunity comes back around. So do the inner child healing now so that you're ready when the opportunity comes back around. Whew. Raul, I think you're gonna get you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. Let's stop saying if not. If not, GoDaddy. Let's just say when GoDaddy calls, you're gonna be prepared. Okay, let's leave it at that. What happens if you talk like that to yourself for a week? Let's leave if not out of the scenario, and let's say when they call, I'll be ready. No, he's not coming because well, I mean, listen, I do think he's coming. Hold on. Let me put this right. I do think he's coming back around, but I don't know that you'll be ready if you don't do the shadow work. It also, they're doing work, and that's why they're coming back around is so slow. Knight of Pentacles is slow. Eight of Pentacles is working on a craft, like fine-tuning. Okay, they could be coming up with the offer, and I feel like there's a passionate offer, there's a spark, there's an interest, there's a chemistry here, but there's something that you need to work on. Seven of Wands, a reverse with strength. There's something that you need to work on. It says inner child healing. You're not, like, if you don't work on this inner child healing, whether or not they come around at all isn't going to matter, because you won't be ready for them. That's what Spirit's saying. You're not ready for them to come back around. Get ready for them to come back around. Don't worry about when. Just be concerned with whether or not you'll be ready. Ooh, Spirit, that's a tough one, but I appreciate it. Yeah, there is a new beginning, the Fool. But you're not going to be ready if you don't do the inner child healing. Thank you. Devil in the upright. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. If this doesn't come through, it's because you blocked yourself. That's what's coming out. Woo! If it doesn't come through, it's because you're blocking yourself by avoiding your growth. By avoiding your inner child healing. Thank you, Spirit. It's a tough one. It's a tough place to be in. It's giving self-sabotage vibes. So be careful not to self-sabotage yourself in the process, okay? By focusing too much on what they're doing and not enough on what it is that you're meant to be doing is what your spirit guides just said. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget you can book a personal. The links are in the bio. I am open this week I've got a few slots open if anybody wants to book a personal this week. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for lending me your time, lending me your energy this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I return unto you what is yours, of course. Makes me think of my lovely Latte. She's always so good at clearing her energy after. Give me a spiritual bath. This house is clear. I was thinking, guys, oh my gosh, I don't know why, but I was called to get, like, we got to talk about this as a collective. I'll talk about it another time because there's not a lot of people here. But I was thinking about getting a spirit box and doing, like, some paranormal stuff as well, like beyond the tarot cards. I don't know. It's like I'm feeling called to it, but I'm also getting the energy that, like, those would be earthbound spirits. It would be like a different thing, it wouldn't be like the higher self spirits. It wouldn't be the guides. It wouldn't be the ancestors necessarily. It would be more like what's earthbound and present. So it's something to consider. Something could be fun, could be spooky, could be something to explore, something to consider. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. If Spirit is telling you there's more there to look at than there is, it's like don't be in a hurry. Okay. Don't be in a hurry and don't disconnect from the inner child. That's the energy that's coming through there. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. I will be back on a Friday for a collective reading, and then I will be back on Sunday for more personals. Yes, it could be spooky, Raul. That's one of the things. It's like, do I really want to know what's hanging out in my apartment around me? This is an old building. There's a lot of energy here, but it's something to consider. I don't know. I've been thinking about it lately, but we'll talk about it more. We'll talk about it more as I discern it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And as always, do stay inspired. Bye, guys. Love you.